Kangaroo versus human, the ultimate showdown. A kangaroo, strong, wild, and fast. A human, intelligent, strategic, and adaptable. But in a one-on-one brawl, no weapons, no help, who would walk away? Stay with us because this fight is not what you think. Deep in the heart of the Australian outback, two apex competitors prepare for a battle unlike any other. Strength: a kangaroo's arsenal. The red kangaroo. A magnificent creature. Its powerful hind legs, ending in dagger-like claws, are capable of delivering blows that could shatter bone. These are not merely tools for locomotion. They are weapons, honed by nature for combat. A single, well-placed kick can send a dingo flying, let alone a human. And we must not forget the tail. A thick, muscular appendage, it acts as a counterbalance, allowing the kangaroo to maintain its equilibrium while unleashing those devastating kicks. Humans, by comparison, well, we're a bit more fragile. While we may possess a certain degree of strength, particularly those who train for it, we simply cannot match the raw power of a large male kangaroo. Pound for pound, they outclass us. Their muscles are denser, their tendons thicker, their bones built to withstand the shock of repeated high-impact collisions. Imagine, if you will, the force generated by a kangaroo's kick. It's been estimated to be equivalent to the weight of a fully grown lion, concentrated on a single point. Now imagine that force connecting with your ribcage. Not a pleasant thought, is it? So, in terms of raw strength, the kangaroo has a clear advantage. Agility, masters of movement. Speed and agility. In the animal kingdom, these are often the difference between life and death. And when it comes to these attributes, the kangaroo reigns supreme. Imagine, if you will, a vast open plain. The sun beats down mercilessly, casting long shadows across the parched earth. Suddenly, a blur of motion catches your eye. A red kangaroo, seemingly defying gravity, launches itself into the air. Its leaps are things of beauty. Powerful legs propel it forward in a series of graceful bounds, each one covering an astonishing distance. 30 feet, 40 feet, even more. It's as if the very laws of physics are suspended for this creature. And it's not just the distance that's impressive, but the speed. A kangaroo in full flight can reach speeds of up to 40 miles per hour, easily outpacing even the fastest human sprinter. Try outrunning that. But it's not just about straight-line speed. Kangaroos are incredibly agile, capable of making sharp turns and sudden changes in direction with ease. Their powerful tails act as rudders, helping them to maintain their balance as they weave and bob, making them incredibly difficult targets to hit. In a fight, this difference in agility would be crucial. Chapter 3. Endurance, the long game. The relentless sun beats down on the scorched Australian landscape. The air shimmers with heat, testing the limits of endurance for any creature brave enough to venture out. But for the kangaroo, adapted to this harsh environment over millennia, the heat is just another challenge to overcome. However, even the mighty kangaroo has its limits. While kangaroos are masters of speed and agility, their bursts of energy are just that, bursts. They are sprinters, not marathon runners. Humans, on the other hand, are built for endurance. We may not be the fastest creatures on the planet, but we can keep going long after other animals have dropped from exhaustion. Our secret? An advanced cooling system, far superior to that of the kangaroo. As we exert ourselves, our bodies heat up. But unlike kangaroos who pant heavily to regulate their temperature, we sweat. This ability to regulate our body temperature gives us a significant advantage in a battle of attrition. While the kangaroo would be forced to slow down, its movements becoming sluggish as it overheats, the human could keep up a relentless pace, wearing down its opponent until it was too exhausted to fight back. So while the kangaroo may have the edge in terms of raw power and agility, when it comes to endurance, the tables are turned. Chapter 4. Intelligence, mind over muscle, the human mind. A complex tapestry of thought, reason, and imagination. It is this very capacity for abstract thought, for strategy and planning that sets us apart from the rest of the animal kingdom. And in the arena of combat, intelligence can be the deadliest weapon of all. Kangaroos, while possessing a certain animal cunning, are ultimately driven by instinct. Their actions are reactions, dictated by ingrained patterns of behavior honed over millennia of evolution. Humans, on the other hand, are strategists. We can analyze a situation, identify weaknesses, and formulate a plan of attack. Imagine for a moment our human facing off against the kangaroo. The kangaroo, driven by instinct, charges headlong into the fray, relying on its superior strength and speed to overwhelm its opponent. The human, however, does not meet force with force. Instead, he uses his intelligence to his advantage. He might lure the kangaroo into a chase, leading it over uneven terrain, exploiting the kangaroo's need to hop and its vulnerability to falls. And let's not forget the psychological aspect of intelligence. Humans are masters of deception, capable of using feints, distractions, and psychological warfare to gain an advantage. So, while the kangaroo may have the edge in terms of physical prowess, when it comes to intelligence, there is no contest. Chapter 5. Fighting Instinct Born to Brawl. In the untamed heart of Australia, a primal dance of dominance unfolds. Two male kangaroos, chests puffed, eyes locked in a battle of wills, prepare to engage in a display of raw, unbridled aggression. This is not a fight for territory nor for food, but for something far more fundamental: dominance. From the moment they are born, kangaroos are locked in a constant struggle for survival. They learn to fight as they learn to walk, honing their skills through countless sparring matches with their siblings and rivals. This constant exposure to combat instills in them a deep-seated fighting instinct, a natural understanding of how to leverage their bodies for maximum impact. Their fighting style is a brutal ballet of kicks, punches, and grapples. They use their powerful tails for balance, allowing them to rear up and deliver devastating blows with their clawed hind legs. They grapple with their forearms, attempting to unbalance their opponents and leave them vulnerable to a knockout kick. And they fight dirty. Biting, scratching, gouging. Anything goes in the battle for dominance. Humans, on the other hand, we're a bit more civilized. Our instincts, while still present, have been tempered by millennia of social conditioning. This is not to say that humans are incapable of fighting. We are, after all, a species with a long and bloody history of conflict. But in a raw, untrained fight, the average human would be at a significant disadvantage against a kangaroo. So, while humans may be capable of learning to fight, when it comes to raw, untamed fighting instinct, the kangaroo reigns supreme. Let's break it down. Strength, kangaroo. Agility, kangaroo. Endurance, human. Intelligence, human. Fighting instinct, kangaroo. It's close. But in a no-weapons, cage-style one-on-one fight, final verdict: kangaroo wins with a 60% advantage over the average human. It's not just the power, it's the fighting form, the speed, and the unpredictability. The kangaroo, a testament to the power of natural selection, stands as a formidable force in the animal kingdom. Its combination of strength, agility, and raw aggression would make it a challenging opponent for even the most skilled human fighter. But train the human in martial arts? That percentage could flip. Would you step into the ring with one? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more wild face-offs, subscribe now and hit that bell.